Hello and welcome to the UDK3 scripting for newbies, and this is video 6, lesson 6. And in this one we're going to talk about different kinds of variables. Let me just open up my note here and recall that the variable we've been working with is a string. And remember, we said that all variables that we declare must be of a certain type. And so far the only type we've worked with is the string type, and this allows for any keyboard character. We're not going to show all the variable identifiers or the different kinds of data types that you can have, because the UDK3 system has many of them. I'm just going to show right now the most common ones that most folks work with. The other kind is called an int, for an integer. And what an integer is, GER, is a whole number. In other words, you can't use a decimal point with this. I'll put down here, this is just a whole number. Now, this will not take letters of the alphabet. It'll only take whole numbers, and we'll see how that works. The other kind that's a common one to work with is called a float. And this is one that will take whole decimal numbers. In other words, I can put in something like 23.4 or whatever. Now you might say, well, why do they call it float? Well, because whenever you multiply decimal numbers, in the answer you have to figure out where the decimal point is. It sort of floats around. You know, you figure out, well, should it go here, should it go here? And that's what the computer has to do. Only it always, we hope, does it correct. So this can be a decimal fraction. Okay, and we'll see how that works. And then the other common one that's used is a boolean, and that's B-O-O-L and B-O-O-L-E-A-N, and this is a boolean operator named after George Boole, who had two-state logic, on and off logic. And basically that's what this is. This is either true or false. It only has two conditions. It's a two-condition variable. Okay, so now we're going to save this, and let's put a file save, and then we'll call up the our UDK editor system. And it says they're outdated. Would you like to rebuild now? We say yes, keep our fingers crossed. We always do that when we're doing this, just to make sure we don't get an error. And there it is, we're okay, hooray. All right, so let me call up the system again and see what effect this had on the, for our extended note, on my note. Okay, so let's see, we're going to get rid of this guy here. We'll bring this guy over here, like this, and we'll come down here to uncategorize, and we'll come to note, and we'll come to my note. I'll come in here, and I'll add my note here, and then I'll click on it, and I'll put F4, and now we come here and we can see what this is in all its glory. First of all, there's my string. Let me bring this in so you can see it. I haven't been careful about doing this on all the videos, so give me just a few minutes and I'll scan this in. Okay, there's our first variable, which is my string, okay? And let me see if I can get, I'm going to bring this down here, and yeah, there it is right there. Remember we did my string, this is just a keyboard character? Okay, so if I come over here to my string, it says this is a single line comment, okay? And if I have it here, this is just a whole number. This is a decimal fraction. This is boolean. For the string, I can type in anything. Any keyboard character. For the integer, the only thing I can put in is a whole number. Let's say I tried to put in a fractional number, 65.74. and I press the enter key. It just puts in the first part. It will not allow me to put in a fractional decimal number. For my float, I can put in a whole number like that, or I can put in a decimal number. But I can't put in any keyboard characters. It won't allow me to do that. Same thing up here with the integer. If I try to put below UDK, it doesn't allow it. Now the Boolean is either true or it's false. This is either true or false, and that's it. So what we saw with our three new data types, we've had string before, is that the int is an integer, it's just a whole number, and the float can give me a decimal fraction, and the Boolean, my bool, for example, my Boolean, which is a Boolean type, that's either true or false, and in UDK, it's always shown by the checkbox. So I could either turn it on or turn it off. Okay, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching.